fans right now, the fans' patience is short. I mean, the reason why I say this is because I look at the lines. Okay, the Lions are finish the season, and we're gonna do that today, John. We're gonna talk about the Lions and Tigers here in a second, or a little later in the show about the comparison. Lions fans have been patient throughout everything, all the losing, everything. It doesn't matter. When they were 1-6, there were fans like, "You're not a real fan because you're calling the team out," which is ridiculous. What, we're not supposed to say anything when the team's bad? But when it comes to the Tigers, and I keep saying this, no patience for the Tigers. Oh, the Tigers suck. The fans are idiot, or excuse me, the owner's an idiot, blah, blah, blah. Woodward Tigers is too positive on the Tigers. First of all, you're not really listening or reading our article, so shut up. And secondly, most importantly, this is again, but when it comes to winning baseball, it's like this entire argument of when the rebuild begins, and this is year 8. Again, I'm the Lions have won one playoff game in 60 plus years, and you're complaining about a baseball team that has struggled mightily. Admittedly, yes, they have been bad. They have been bad, and I'm not making an excuse for it. But good Lord, man, Sunday night, you thought the Lions won the Super Bowl, and that was a great win to go 9-8. That's awesome. I'm not. It sounds like I'm being a dick about it, but I'm not. But when these changes are announced, you saw this where like some people were happy. Some were like, "Who cares anyways? Tigers suck."
Well, I mean, I think as much as we'd like to think that Detroit is a baseball town, it's a football town, and you can even see that sort of apathy. You certainly see it with the Pistons, and you even see it with the Red Wings. I think that when they aren't good, people don't care nearly as much. And the Lions could go 3-13 every year, and people are going to be excited every season. And now, when there's actual reason for optimism, people don't really know what to do with themselves. But it's just the way it is. NFL is the king now, right? It's been that way for most of our lives. I don't know what it was that changed it, what it was that makes football so much more compelling to people. Maybe it's just the pattern. Each week you got 16 games. You got Monday you discuss what happened, and Tuesday you start looking ahead, and then it's just like it's got that patter to it. Whereas baseball is like 3 games here, 4 games there, never seems to end. That guy's still playing. Who's pitching now? What now? I think it's just there's too much. But that's why
there's no question the scarcity helps football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you why the fans are that way, but I certainly understand the frustration with going through a purposeful tank and rebuild, right? Like there's no debate about that. The Tigers gave away all their good players. It tried to rebuild, and it didn't work. At least certainly not as quickly as people thought. And so there's a lot of frustration with them not doing anything this year. But it's kind of tough because you've got a completely new regime in here, and you would like to think the fans would be a little bit more patient with the new GM. But the owner is still there, and he's kind of the one who is pushing the rebuild, it seems. So, yeah, I understand the frustration for sure.